Hi, my name is Robert. I go by Bob. I am broadcasting using my iPhone 15 Pro. Thank you, Spectrum Mobile, for letting me have this phone for about around $200. That's a long story. I'm in my bed bug place, and I have said that I'm thinking about raising them. Star Wars girl, first Iryna, now Charlie Kirk. I'm done. Guys, let me explain something about Iryna Zarkovsky. She did not have to die. I keep saying it over and over and over again. She did not have to die. And I'm thinking about, I am thinking about moving to Kyiv, Ukraine. I really am thinking about it because all the females there in their 20s are so trusting. I mean, truly, they are. No man would ever hurt them in Kyiv, Ukraine. And the fact remains is that Charlie Kirk knew that his life was numbered. He knew it. He's not stupid. I mean, if I'm a pompous asshole and he's a nice, now don't get me wrong about Charlie Kirk. He's a great father, a great husband. But when it comes to his ideals and values, shoving it down little children's throats because he's afraid to talk to intelligent people that are much more intelligent than he is. Now, Iryna Zarkovsky, as I said, she did not have to die. And I know that I've been talking about this and talking about it and talking about it. She did not have to die at all. When you go on a Lynx rail or monorail or wherever you are in the United States and you're a single female by yourself, you're going to be conscious of your surroundings. You're going to see threats before they happen. Yes, you're going to see threats before they happen. Always remember, females, you could be the next one to be attacked by a criminal. Now, let me see this. Who is Star Wars girl? What is this?
What's up, all my Ewoks, Tribbles, Droids, and Wookiees? It's Anna, also known as that Star Wars girl. And this is a video I never thought I would make because, as you guys know, if you guys have been following my channel for a long time, I am very against politics and talking politics, especially here on my channel. And I've kept my views very much to myself. And that's because I always stood by that Star Wars is for everyone, and it doesn't matter what background you come from, that anyone in the world can watch Star Wars and enjoy it. So that was one of the big reasons why I didn't want to talk politics on my channel, because I felt like it would alienate people. And again, I was just talking Star Wars, and I really don't find any interest in talking politics. But
let me stop the Star Wars girl for a minute. Let me ask you a question. Would you go on a light rail and sit in front of a person that is a threat? Would you do it? That's my question to the Star Wars girl.
The past 48 hours and really like the past few weeks have really been eye-opening to me. And I cannot believe the amount of people that I have seen celebrating murder, celebrating the assassination of another human being.
Okay, let me stop the Star Wars girl. And I'm sorry, I don't want to bust her bubble. But Charlie Kirk was not liked by the left at all. The liberals did not like Charlie Kirk. And yeah, I imagine they were happy to see him get shot and killed. Now here's a naive girl, and she's cute. And she's got 246,000 subscribers. And what's really cool about YouTube is that I have the opportunity to go to people's channels I've never seen. Iryna Zakarski, uncle should be ashamed. The uncle should be ashamed. Okay, he knows Charlotte. He has to know Charlotte. He has to know the threats of criminals that live in Charlotte, North Carolina. Now let's listen to this girl.
A person I never knew, never met. I didn't even follow him, but he was so popular that somebody who avoids politics like the plague, saw posts from him. You know, he would go viral all the time. And I mean, if you disagree with someone on the internet, that doesn't mean they deserve to die. And the other day when I turned on my computer and I saw the first video, which was the close-up video, I saw someone sitting there having an open conversation with other human beings that do not agree with him. And he was just sitting there having a conversation.
I will say something to Star Wars girls about Charlie Kirk. And I'm sorry, Charlie, I know you're dead. I feel weird about talking about you now that you're dead. It'd have been a lot easier to talk about you when you're alive. Charlie Kirk is a smart man because he knows to talk to people that are more ignorant than him. It worked pretty good for you, didn't it, Charlie? Yeah, you talk to little babies, 18, 19, and 20-year-old kids that are impressionable, and you're 30. Oh, yeah, so you can overpower them with your debating style. I'd like to see you sit down with a PhD. You would look like a little ant, Charlie Kirk. You look like a little ant. I feel bad. I hate to talk about somebody that's dead. It makes me feel kind of weird. It really does. It's 10 after 7, and I'm tired of bed bugs. I'm trying to get out of this place, and I'm trying to get well. Now let's listen to some more of what she's saying.
And the next thing you see is a bullet go through his neck and his blood squirt out like the sprinklers just started. And it was beyond appalling. And then the other angles came out, and now, of course, the videos have come out of the shooter, and he was the guy on the roof, that other old crazy guy who had bomb threats for some marathon that was taking place. There was a distraction, and it kept the police busy while the shooter was able to...
Now let me stop this. Did Charlie Kirk deserve to die? No. He did not deserve to die. In America, we have free speech. And that's what I love about America. But Charlie Kirk is a brilliant man because he knows to debate people that he can always win. He went on this whatever show. What in the world were you thinking? Here's a staunch conservative Christian on the whatever show with girls that basically spread their legs to anybody they want. I don't understand it. I really don't. Now, guys, I'm going to go to bed early tonight, And I need to get the hell out of this place. I really do.
Okay, but as I'm filming this right now, he is still at large. But
he was caught.
That I am talking about this just shows how bad things have gotten, because, I mean, I'm embarrassed to be a human when there's other humans going out there on TikTok being like, yay! Like, I can't even make the face because I'm so disgusted by this.
I know.
Like, I can't even, smiling like that. Like, it disgusts me. There's people out there cheering like for glee, like they're a little kid that just went to Disneyland for the first time. They found out they're going to Disneyland, that they got to go meet Santa Claus. Like,
she's right. I agree with her.
People are responding to another human being being murdered. And I have heard over and over again, well, he's racist, he's homophobic, he is a Nazi. And it's like, I am so sick and tired of people.
No. I wouldn't go as far to say he's a Nazi. He is homophobic. Most definitely homophobic. No, Charlie Kirk is a prim and proper Christian conservative dude. And his whole platform is everybody has to be just like him. Everybody had to be just like Charlie Kirk. And like I said, guys, I walked away from politics. I don't vote. I see no reason to vote because the electoral vote, let me tell you, I remember, was it a couple of elections I voted in? And I went, my God won, yes he did. Woke up the next morning and he didn't win. The electoral vote swang for the other candidate. Oh man, I'm getting a headache, guys. I just don't feel good. I'm tired of bed bugs. I'm tired of them. And let me explain something about bed bugs for a minute. Once you have bed bugs, you'll never get rid of them. I'm sorry, but you won't ever get rid of them. And the only true way you can get rid of bed bugs is a heat treatment. Throw away all your clothes, buy new clothes, and get the hell out from where you live.
Throwing out the word Nazi. Do you know who else has been called a Nazi? Me. I have been called a fat, white, misogynistic man baby that lives in my mother's basement. Do I look like a fat, misogynistic man baby? No.
Well, if she lives in her mother's basement, she's doing pretty damn good at 246,000 subscribers.
I saw people throwing that out there at someone, not stating a single fact. They're not quoting him. If he said something so racist, something so appalling, like something so misogynistic, can you tell me what it was?
Okay.
I haven't seen a single person.
I don't really think that Charlie Kirk is a racist. I really don't think he is. I don't. He's homophobic, most definitely homophobic. But Charlie Kirk is no different than any other conservative Christian like my mommy. My mother was a conservative Christian. Oh, Lord, had I have been gay? Seriously, had I have been a gay man into men, she would have kicked me out and never talked to me again. Ever talked to me again. And had nothing to do with me. Charlie Kirk, the only thing that bothers me about him is that he tried so hard to be intelligent without a degree. He never really pursued an education. And that's the reason why he always had to debate children, high school, college, universities, because he's a smart man. Now let's move on with this. And I'm feeling bad, guys. I really am.
Quote the dude. They're just repeating these buzzwords. People have called me every single name under the sun. I was called racist and dragged by a certain portion of Twitter because I tweeted. Imagine, like, that's embarrassing. You're happy that someone died? You should be president again. When people were upset because that psycho kid missed. And then that other, go to Asia, go to Australia, tweaking out, and just stabbed her
Oh, wait a minute.
on a bus. And
Okay, it's not a bus. It's a rail, a light rail. In Atlanta, they have the monorail. Here in Charlotte, we have the light rail. What I need to say is this, and I hate to say it, Iryna, you would still be alive today had you been conscious about any threats around you. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog. Guys, I'm not doing well today at all, period. I'm not. And I'm never going to get rid of bed bugs. I'm going to tell Noosa that when they come in here to do another heat treatment. You can't get rid of them. Once you've got them, you'll always have them. And I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog. The Star Wars girl, I have no reason to subscribe to her channel. But females, you have to understand, if you're living in a city, always remember that in that city, there are criminals. There's men that aren't friendly. There are men that are evil. And there are men that want to rape you, hurt you, and murder you. And you always have to be conscious of where you are at all times. And if you go on a rail, a light rail, in Charlotte, North Carolina, scope it. And pick a place to sit where you're going to be safe. And I want to move to Kyiv, Ukraine, because I love to meet the women there, because they sure are trusting of all men. Thanks for watching, guys.